So if we look at the book editor menu, so if I go in and go into the book that I created, my test book, the main menu will changes, and this is my book editor menu, and I'll just run through these options. You could also exit your book by returning to the dashboard. That brings you up to the top level menu. So just to quickly go through, book settings is where you set the font family and the size and the color for as a default throughout the whole book. So you as the author writing any content, it would default to these settings, but you can override them if you want to do some larger or italicized, or any variation you want. You can still do that, but these are the defaults. So that's your page title and your main text default, and then you can change grid layout if you want to, but I'll cover that later. We need to talk about the whole idea of the active page and containers first. So the active page is the one with the blue line around it. I can choose freeform or some grid pre-done page layouts. They're in page layouts, so if we just have a look at those. So a single block, 2 columns, 3 columns, 4 columns. It's image and caption, image and title, 3 rows, 2 by 2 grid. So these are just pre-done layouts for you if you want to do specific. So for example, I could just click on that, and that will, I'm going to say, replace that, and that will give me a grid of 4 that I've chosen. Now I can have any kind of content in that, just a title, a paragraph, an image. Chatter is where people can talk to each other. That's quite cool. Or a blank one. So these are your basic content types, and they apply to all of these formats here. So for example, if I decide I don't want to have 4 images or 4 bits of text, I can just say I fancy 2 columns on that. And again, Authory will ask me, let me just scale it up, if I want to replace that, and I can say yes please, and that will be replaced by these 2 containers. So the whole idea is containers through all the entire book. You can choose these page layouts as containers if you like, or alternatively you can use layer elements, which is a way of overlaying a container on top of what's already there. That allows you a lot more design. So that is page layouts, and onwards